Prison. Oh, wait. Some of you are destined for this. Wait till you hear how you get it.
We're destined for anal fissures?
I didn't know you meant that. I thought you meant
This is scary as
The
hell.
reason I got it was from eating McDonald's. Because I eat McDonald's every day of my life. McDonald's is amazing.
So you got chapped butthole?
Because it's because of all the salt of all the buffalo sauce and from all the...
Your butthole dried out.
It dried out. I thought I had, what's that other thing called?
You lost all your
anal
liquid.
Dysentery.
Yeah,
Butthole
this
chapstick?
It's not even close. Dysentery.
that on the
No,
label.
dysentery's like
Brad,
you
that's
should
awesome.
have.
But I didn't because I was thinking the only ways to cure it is to not eat and not crap. So I don't understand why this cream was telling me to put this in my butt because that's the same thing as like crapping except the opposite. So I didn't want to do that.
Now, where this came from is that last year Dan was suffering from this. And after the dance party, which some of you don't understand the dance party from last year, it was awesome. I said, Dan, promote anal fissures. He's like, all right. And no one knew what the hell he was talking about because no one knew he had been suffering from this for about 3 weeks.
Oh my
But you'd see Dan do this in the office, like.
But like showing like I'm gonna do something. I'm like, are you serious?
It would make him sit down purposely. Like.
No, even sitting down though, like sleeping, it would wake me up in the middle of the night. Like I was literally like, Mom, I think we should go to the hospital. Like this is killing me. My
butthole hurts.
We won Mini P, and we all had the trip to Mini P in the city, and I had it then too, and we were walking around with Earl, and I didn't want to tell him what my problem was. Hey, here we going. We got him in the hotel, and like me and Teresa had a room, and then Sean and Chris were on the opposite side of the floor. And I was like laying in bed, and I was laying in bed, and I was like, Teresa, I was like, I want to kill myself. I was just yelling. I was like, this is the worst pain ever. I was like, I feel like I'm pregnant. I was like, I feel like I'm gonna give birth. I was like, it's the worst. And then like Sean and Chris come by and they're like, we can hear you. Like, down the hall. And I was like, I don't even care. Like, I'm just gonna die. Just kill me. And then
Do you still smell?
no, I stopped. For the most part. But
Is
Why would you
it, wait,
ever eat one more big
what do you mean
McDonald's?
it's, like, is it just McDonald's that does this?
No,
It's a
the
sauce.
doctor told me not to eat like saucy, like any like red sauce, anything like acidic, anything that has a lot of salt in it. He told me not to eat those things. But I read online, I was reading like things like why people have gotten it, and one guy got it because of McDonald's, and I'm assuming that was it because I eat McDonald's every day of my life.
That should be a
That's also story.
Alright.
Yeah, that's what McDonald's.
But like, I just tell you another side part. It's really embarrassing because like people like ask me what's wrong, and you can't like say like to people like you never met before. Like, you know, just be like, my butt hurts. Like, you know. So it's like, I went to a bar, and I was sitting on the bar stool, and I was with my friend Christine.
My butthole is dry.
Christina's like, we were with all her friends, and I was like, we gotta go. And she was like, I couldn't sit there anymore. And she was like, really? And I was like, yeah. I was like, I can't be here. And I was like, what's wrong? And I was like, nothing. And he was like, is everything okay? And I was like, yeah. And he was like, are you sure? And I was like, my butt hurts. And he was like, all right.
No more questions.
Alright, so my story is basically
I know you ate Taco Bell for lunch. You better stop.
Marlon had Taco Bell for lunch.
Dude, no way, man. You guys are next for the chat butthole.
I haven't been here in weeks.
Why is it good luck with that one?
All
Alright.
So
Give it right back to him, Dan.
Oh, yeah, 1 second.
okay, so I love cars.